Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, my name is Teacher Erica Costello of 5-1 Talk, and welcome to my class. What's your name?
My name is Lucy.
Lucy. How old are you, Lucy?
14.
14. Okay, how are you today?
Good.
Very nice. I'm glad to hear that. Well, we are going to get started with our lesson for this morning. So, to get started, I want you to learn the title of our lesson today.
Bring your own big wheel.
Okay, bring your own big wheel. There you go. So, with that, Lucy, we are going to learn about an interesting tricycle race. So, let's have page number 2. Let's warm up. Now, look at these pictures on page number 2. Now, which of these activities do you like best? So, when you were younger, which of these activities did you like the best?
Um, I like um
Mm-hmm. Did you like?
maybe
Mm-hmm.
drawing.
Which one?
Picture two.
Picture number 2. Oh, like singing or singing in a choir. Okay, there you go. Now, how about now, Lucy? What activities do you like doing with your friends?
Playing badminton.
You like playing badminton with your friends. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, let's have page number 3. So here, let's go ahead and read the passage. Go, Lucy.
Every year there is an interesting tricycle race called Bring Your Own Big Wheel. People call it BYOBW for short. Hundreds of people in America come to take part in the race, which happens once a year on Easter Sunday.
All right. Wow, that was awesome. But I wanted to read this word one more time. You say wheel. Wheel.
Wheel.
Very good. So it's the long E sound, so it's wheel. There you go. Now, let's have the word focus. So we have tricycle and Easter. Now, for here, I want you to read the first sentence.
A tricycle is a bike with three wheels.
Of course. That's why it's tri, because it's tree. There are 3 wheels. That's why it's called a tricycle. Now, how about you? Did you have a tricycle when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay, how about now? Do you have a bicycle?
No.
No, not anymore. Okay, there you go. So, that is page number 3. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
All right, let's move on to page number 4. Let's continue.
John Brummet started BYOBW in 2000. Since 2008, the competition has been held 15 times at the top of the tallest and steepest street in San Francisco, USA.
All right, there you go. Now, can you say this word again? Say twistiest.
Twistiest.
Very good. So, yes, look at that. It is the twistiest and the steepest street in San Francisco. And that's where the BYOBW is being held. And that's been held 15 times since 2008. Now, again, Where is BYEB, sorry, where is BYOBW held?
It is held at the top of the tallest and steepest street in San Francisco, USA.
There you go. At the top of the twistiest and steepest street in San Francisco, USA. Awesome. Now, let's try page number 5.
Competitors must bring their tricycles and race from the top to the bottom of the street.
Okay, that's awesome. So competitors must bring their own big wheel tricycles and race from the top to the bottom of the street. There you go. Now, for our grammar, let's focus on modal verbs. So when we say modal verbs, they include can, must, may, might, will, would, and should. And they're also used with other verbs to express ability, possibility, or obligation. Now, I want you to read the example given.
You should drink more water.
Okay, you should drink more water. There you go. Now, Lucy, I want you to make another sentence using the modal verb can.
You can dance very beautifully.
Okay, you can dance very beautifully. Very good. How about must? Can you give it a try?
We must finish our homework before Monday.
Okay, good. We must finish our homework before Monday. Good example. Let's try may.
May I have another piece of cake?
Okay, there you go. Awesome. How about might? Can you try?
This might be the most famous exhibitions.
Okay. This might be the most famous exhibition in this city. Awesome. Now let's try will.
This activity will be held next Friday.
Next Friday. This activity will be held next Friday. Awesome. And the last one, since there's already example for should, let's do would.
She would be the prettiest girl in the hall.
Okay, in the house or at home. There you go. Very good. So these are modal verbs. There you go. Now, do you have a question so far?
Pardon?
Do you
Can you
have a
speak?
question so far?
No.
No question. All right. Well, with that, let's move on to page number 6. Please read.
Most of the competitors don't care about the place and prize. They just enjoy wearing funny costumes and riding their decorated big wheels. The race lets people feel like children again.
There you go. All right. So, do most of the competitors care about the prize? And why?
No, because they just enjoy wearing funny costumes and riding their decorated big wheels.
That is right. So they could care less about the place or even the prize. They could care less about the prize. What matters to them is the experience itself, because the experience lets them be children again, or the experience make them feel like they are children again, and just having fun without any care with what's happening in the world. All right, so again, let me read it one more time for you. So most of the competitors don't care about the place and prize. They just enjoy wearing funny costumes and riding their decorated big wheels. The race lets people feel like children again. All right. There you go. So that is it about the big wheels, or bring your own big wheels competition. Now, before we practice what you have learned so far for the last time, I want you to read the passage. Can you do that?
Okay. Every year there is an interesting tricycle race called Bring Your Own Big Wheel. People call it BYOBW for short. Hundreds of people in America come to take part in the race, which happens once a year on Easter Sunday. John Brummitt started BYOBW in 2000. Since 2008, the competition has been held 15 times at the top of the twistest and steepest street in San Francisco, USA. Competitors must bring their own big wheel tricycles and race from the top to the bottom of the street.
Awesome.
Most of the competitors don't care about the place and prize. They just enjoy wearing funny costumes and riding their decorated big wheels. The race lets people feel like children again.
There you go. All right. Good work, Lucy. Very nice. Now, we are going to practice what you have learned so far by doing this activity on page number 7. I want you to fill in the blanks and retell the story.
BYOBW is an interesting competition. Is an interesting is an interesting tricycle race. The race is held every Easter Sunday. BYOBW requires competitors to race down the twistest and steepest street in San Francisco, USA. Hundreds of people take part in the race every year. They wear funny costumes and race down the street with their decorated big wheel tricycles.
Awesome! That was perfect, Lucy. Very good. So, again, BYOBW is an interesting tricycle race. The race is held every Easter Sunday. BYOBW requires competitors to race down the twistiest and steepest street in San Francisco, USA. Hundreds of people take part in the race every year, and they wear funny costumes and race down the street with their decorated big wheel tricycles. There you go. Now, let's move on to page number 8. So, I want you to answer the questions that we have on page number 8. So, first, Lucy, what kind of competition do you want to start?
I want to start maybe racing competitions, just like to race the speed.
Okay, all right. That sounds cool. Now, where would you like to hold the competition?
I would like to hold a competition in a big park.
In a big park. Okay, cool. Now, how would the competitors compete?
The competitors would maybe just mm, go over the things that I have decorated, the things that I have set set up there, and they should um go over them. And the first competitor to go to the finish line will be the winner.
Will be the winner. Okay, cool. So it's like a speed race. It's like you have like tasks or things that you have set out for them, and whoever finishes the race would be declared as the winner. That is awesome. There you go. Now that is it for page number 8. Now, anything else that you would like to add? That's it?
That's it.
Okay, let's try. Oh, this is the last page, and we are actually already done with the lesson, but we still have plenty of time. We still have 9 more minutes. So, here, I want you to first read everything that's on page number 9. Read everything that you have learned in this lesson.
I learned about an interesting tricycle race and the new word tricycle with the competitor Easter Steve decorated.
Alright, there you go. Now, since we still have a lot of time, here is what I want you to do, Lucy. I want you to make a sentence using each of these words. So we're gonna start with tricycle, but you will have to add a modal verb. Okay, so either one of the modal verbs plus tricycle. Can you do tricycle plus one modal verb?
My brother, my little brother, can ride his own tricycle now.
Wow, awesome. So my little brother can ride his own tricycle now. Very good. Let's try twisty. Let's have twisty plus a modal verb.
The competitors should go down the twisty roads to finish the competition.
There you go. Excellent. So twisty and should. Okay, now let's have competitor.
Many competitors will enter for will take part in the competition.
Okay, many competitors will take part in the competition. Awesome example. Okay, so that's will and competitor. Now let's try Easter.
Easter. mm, this Easter will be a really nice day.
Okay, this Easter will be a very nice day. There you go. How about we try Steve?
Um, the road is uh very steep, but the students must walk on down to go to school.
Okay, there you go. And the last one, we have decorated.
The Christmas trees should be decorated mm, beautifully.
Okay, the Christmas trees should be decorated beautifully. There you go. Awesome. So, these are all of the words for today, and good job on making sentences using modal verbs along with these words. Fantastic work, Lucy. Now, since we still have 5 more minutes, I have another activity for you. So, without looking at the previous pages, okay, without looking at the previous pages, I wanted to retell the story in your own words, like how you remember the story or the passage. Can you do that? Let's try.
Yes.
Okay.
Um, the the interesting competition. Bring your own big wheel, or shortened by BYOBW, is a really exciting race held be held in America, San Francisco on Easter Sunday every year. The competitors should ride their own decorated tricycles to go down the sweetest and steepest road in America. And the first one to go to the finish line will be the winner.
Will be.
Exactly.
Uh,
People do not care about their price or their other things to win, but they just enjoy wearing um, beautiful costumes and riding their decorated tricycles. That makes them feel like being children again.
Okay, there you go. Fantastic work. Now, do you remember the year when this competition started?
Started in 2000.
2000, right. Very good. And do you remember the person's name who started this competition?
No.
Okay, I think it's John Bromwich. Let's see. There you go. John Bromwich started BYOBW in 2000, and since 2008, the competition has been held 15 times. And you're right, it was held in San Francisco, USA. Now, can you say this again? Sometimes you still get confused with this. A twistiest.
Twistiest.
Very good. Okay, well, Lucy, that is it for our lesson today about BYOBW, or bring your own big wheel. And I must say, your English is really good. You're such a smart student. Now, I have a question. When did you start having classes with 51 Talk?
3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years ago. That's good to hear. Your English is so very, very good already. The way you pronounce the words, the way you answer, your comprehension, everything. Just a little bit of, grammar, and you're gonna get there. Okay, so just continue to study hard. Even if you're that good already, just keep learning, just keep studying, so you would be even better, because you said 14 years old, right? 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you keep on doing what you're doing now, you will even be better and better and better. So just keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Now, do you have a question for a teacher?
No.
Alright, well, you did very good. I don't know if you care about these stars, but I'm still gonna give all the stars for you today. Okay. There you go. And Lucy, thank you so much for your time. This has been a very, very awesome class. Thank you for listening and for participating very well. And I hope you learned a lot from teacher. Once again, this is teacher Erica Costello of 51 Talk, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye, Lucy.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.